Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do what if Ecuador made an empire. Well, they would go to war with Colombia and move up here, quickly annexing, occupying much of the coast they can take, and then beginning to just take the only land in between. So yeah, they are doing quite well in their invasion plan. They plan to cut off Colombia right here, but instead they managed to do this, fortifying it, and beginning their push right down here. They are having quite a lot of fun, just moving through areas where the Colombians have decided not to put their military. Oh yeah. It is very easy for them to do this. And then they're asking Colombia for peace. They accept. It's quite stupid of them because they lose most of their territory. When what they should have said is no and destroyed Ecuador. So there we have it. Now it's war with Venezuela. They begin pushing a border wide. Their entire border filled with troops ready to invade. They land and they begin pushing down south, being very happy that they might actually be able to win this. They also take this. Now, what they do is push up, encircling this part of the Venezuelan land, pushing up, trying to invade as much as they can in as short time as possible. Also crossing over here to meet up. Colombia sees their mistake. They should not have surrendered. They join the war again. Ecuador has a good, big, nice smile on their face, pushing in, being way stronger than the Colombians now, being able to easily push up and completely destroy Colombia, with the infrastructure being destroyed. The civilian casualties are actually kept quite low, because everyone is hiding in their homes and no one really wants to go out and die. So Venezuela is the only hope left, and that hope is about to disappear, and they surrender. Now, this peace deal is not going to be interesting. It's going to be like Grand Colombia but smaller, because Ecuador does not have as much land as Colombia has, and also not as much population loyal to them. So basically, this is what you'll see for Gran Ecuador. Now let's move over to Egypt. Sorry, my mistake there. Egypt will create a high and mighty empire. First, they will be invading Jordan, Palestine, and Israel to establish a little more of a presence in Asia. They easily do this because of their big military. They eventually managed to eliminate Jordan, annexing all the land, just because they really want all the land. They don't want to have no puppets. It's way easier to just annex it. Could technically just make this a puppet, but why should they? Then the Suez Canal will be on ownership of them and their puppet. Now they invade Libya, using a greater force. They push in, taking much of the coast here, beginning to basically just take over as much of the habitable land they can, and seem not moving too far into the desert. So they can quickly take over all the populated lands and basically take over the desert easily. They take Tripoli, moving down. Tunisia and Algeria join the fun, and Tunisia is beginning to lose. The Egyptian forces make their way up to Tunis, as well as Algerian forces making their way over there. They clash at the outskirts of Tunis, with Egypt nearly losing before they surround the city completely, destroying a good chunk of the Algerian and Tunisian forces. Now the trip to Algiers is a lot more easier than what it should have been. Before they reach the border with Morocco, they also declare war on them, being quite fond of how good they're doing. They're taking time to move a little more south to make sure that they can all the populated areas they can. Then they begin moving into Morocco. They push, and continue to push, making their way far down. They are soon to have reached the bottom of the Moroccan border, and they have begin basically making all of these countries surrender. Now Egypt completely just annexes every last bit of it, becoming known as the North African Federation. And that means that they own North Africa. And also, why not just add Federation to the end of the name? Makes it sound cooler. Yeah, bro. And then we just do this. And look at this. The North African Federation. So, now I must say, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.